I have a book haul for you guys again today. This is another book sale, but this is the one from my local library that I've mentioned to you guys before, which is like 2 blocks away, and most of the books are 10 cents, and they have this for twice a month, which is really dangerous.
Yeah.
So I got some quarter books this month. I'm going to show you this one first because I might actually be able to get the sticker off of this one. This is In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. I think this is one I've been wanting to read, but I wasn't sure, and this was a quarter book.
Hey.
But I went ahead and grabbed it because I know that there are 2 or 3 of... I will take it off of your leg when we get done. There are 2 or 3 of her books that I'm interested in, so I went ahead and grabbed this one because I figured I'd probably be interested in it. And then they had The Claiming of Sleeping Beauty and Beauty's Release by Anne Rice. This is books 1 and 3 in this series. I've heard that these are good from... Was that a ping or did it stop recording?
No, it was a ping.
Okay, I've heard that these were good from a friend of mine, so since they were just a quarter, I thought I would pick them up. It's supposed to be about... I think it's supposed to be about, like, Sleeping Beauty, the fairy tale character, but it's like...
A retelling?
Well, it's smutty. There we go, that's the word I've been looking for. Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, I'm pretty positive this is on my want to read list, and any of these with the sticker, these are a quarter. But if not, I know everybody was talking about it. And this one, I don't think I've heard of. I might have done. But, this came out in 2016. But it looked interesting. It's called The Square Root of Summer. So, I figured, why not? I've been buying too many books anyway. Might as well buy a couple more, right? Alex picked up The Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. Speak.
I've only ever seen the movie, so figured I should probably read the book, and I also need this one to read it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to read it for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it. This
because she's
copy
in criminology and stuff.
Needs to be taped up, but we'll get it fixed up. Paper Towns by John Green. I've read a couple of John Green books and really liked them, and I'm pretty sure this book has been on my want to read list for like over a decade, so 10 cents, figured that might get me to read it. I got a copy of The Lightning Thief by Rick Riordan. I have a copy of this, but the copy I have, I also got at the library book sale for 10 cents, but it's a movie poster cover, and I prefer not movie poster covers, so I'm gonna exchange it with this one. Entwined by Elizabeth Naughton. It looked like it might be some kind of fantasy book, and it's got the rubberized cover, so thought I would see what it is. It might be good, it might not. I did get some like mushy romancy books somewhere in here, but I hate how corny the titles and the covers on so much of them are. Like, even if it sounds interesting, because I really like the historical ones, even if it sounds interesting for the historical part or the science fiction part, I don't want to pick them up because it's like, even if I'm just looking at to see if I want to get it, holding this is embarrassing because it's so cheesy and corny. Anyway, I got The Favored Child by Philippa Gregory. This is the second book in her Wideacre series. I have book 1 somewhere, I just haven't read it yet. If you guys have noticed, I really like Philippa Gregory, and I tend to keep her stuff after I read it, so when I can get it at book sales, especially for 10 cents, I do. The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. Yeah, I think that's right. This is the movie cover, but that's okay. Because I doubt I'll be keeping this. This is just one I know I've been meaning to read for a while. Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. This is technically a movie cover, but this is one movie cover I actually like. And I've read this, and it's good, so Alex agreed with me that we should just get a copy for ourselves. I should reread that. That's pretty good.
Let's repaint the cover.
Here's one of the aforementioned mushy books. A Most Unsuitable Groom by Casey Michaels. Historical fiction. looked interesting. Probably going to be way too much. Looks like it's early 19th century. So, this must be Alex's. All Quiet on the Western Front by Eric Maria Remarque.
I've heard it's a classic. I've meant to read it since I was like 10, so now I have a copy. Hooray.
Oh, more embarrassingly mushy books. Lessons After Dark by Isabel Cooper. This one, I think is historical. It doesn't really say, but it seems like a historical one. So, A Little Night Magic by Lucy March. I don't know. It said magic. I don't know what was with my buying today. I hadn't eaten and I was kind of out of it. Beyond the Night by Joss Ware. The first line of this is, when Dr. Elliot Drake wakes from a mysterious 50-year sleep, the world as he knew it is gone. So that's like, maybe it's dystopian, maybe it says paranormal romance, but on Lorelei's Breed series, it calls that paranormal romance, and it's more sci-fi than paranormal, really. So, but either way, that looked like a possibility. I think the stack is about full. Alex got this Crossroads of Twilight by Robert Jordan. It's book 10 of the Wheel of Time series. This is one of his favorite series. They also had the first book, but we know he has the first book. We weren't sure if he had this one, and it's a really nice copy, and it was only 10 cents, so we went ahead and grabbed it, and if he's already got it, then we can just keep the nice copy and get rid of the other one. These or score for me. Karen Chance, Reap the Wind, and Ride the Storm, 2 Cassie Palmer books. I love this series, and these are 2 that I don't have and have not read yet. I have all the ones that I've read. I got them with my birthday money this year, but I haven't read these, and I don't have them, obviously, and they're chunkier ones, so they're like later in the series, so I really need to catch up with the series. I love the series. I'm very excited about these. They might be the most exciting things I picked up today. Theft and Thanksgiving by Emily Thomas. Would not be something I would normally pick up, but it said it's part of the Secrets of Blue Hill Library series. So I'm guessing it's like a cozy mystery, but if it has something to do with the library, then I'm in, because I've been really into bookish books lately. As you guys know, if you've seen my last haul. Or the reviews I've been doing. A Reliable Wife by Robert Goulrick. This also looked like historical fiction. I don't know if it says. (1907), so yeah. So that looked good. Lion by Elizabeth Amber. Another embarrassingly mushy book. I mean, it's got a warning on the back. Is this in focus, dear? Honey?
Yes.
Okay. It's got a warning on the back, so. And I got The Lost World by Michael. Is it Crichton? Is that how you say it? Isn't this like part of the.
It's a sequel to Jurassic Park,
yeah.
I think.
So I guess I'll have to get Jurassic Park and read that first, but I've been meaning to read that, and I've heard Michael Crichton's really good. Emily Fox from Books with Emily Fox talks about him some, so 10 cents. This is the last book. This was sorry. This was Alex's. Everyday Life Through the Ages. It's a Reader's Digest book. It actually looks interesting.
That's why I picked it up. It's supposed to go over like fashion and food and all sorts of stuff. Like, you've got a lot of different societies on here. Roman, Tibetan, Roman, French, probably Lakota, Egyptian, Pilgrim, yeah, and Greek. So, should be interesting.
Yeah. And that's it. That's all I got at this one. And and Alex picked up a few things. We also picked up some books for my grandma. Anytime we go to one of these, we look for large print, love-inspired books. That's what she likes to read, so we found her a couple of those. She was happy we already dropped them off at her house. That's pretty much it. I've been buying way too many books lately, but I got all of these for less than $5. So, yay. Yeah, I really need to start reading the books I own.
Yes, you do.
Questions, comments, opinions. Have you guys read any of these? Don't spoil me, but let me know. What do you think? Are they good? Are some of them, like, horrible? Whatever. You can let Alex know about his as well if you'd like. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe. And theoretically, it should be a couple of weeks before I have another book haul. Because I think the Troy Library book sale, well, like my local library book sale, it's not for a few more weeks, and I don't think there's any other ones coming. River Elizabeth, come back here. Give Daddy his soda back.
What? Hey. Did you drop it?
No, she dropped her bowl.
Thank you.
Okay, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.